What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. Thank you to everybody who has been liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. Your views and your interaction makes me so proud, and it makes me so happy and makes me excited to continue pumping out these videos for you guys so that you can actually make use of it, the information that I have to share, and really benefit your life in ways that make you the creator of your own destiny and the master of your own reality, right? Real quick, won't take more than a couple seconds. If you'd like to support my channel, there's a couple links down below. You can make a few quick bucks while you're at it. I'm gonna get right on to it. Today's video, I'm gonna be talking about how to reprogram your mind through subliminals while sleeping. This is a pretty interesting phenomenon, right? The first time I ever heard about something like this was actually in an episode of Dexters Laboratory when he was trying to learn French, but Dexter, he had this little tape recorder, right? He had a tape recorder, a video audio cassette player, and he had it by his bedside, and it had a French lesson. It had lessons in French basically, but the audio got stuck. All it said all night was omelette du fromage. So when Dexter woke up the next morning, all he could think about throughout the whole day, and all he could say was omelette du fromage, because he programmed that into his mind while he was sleeping. And of course, that was just my first experience with anything reprogramming the subconscious mind while sleeping. That was like my very first taste, and obviously it's a kid's show. I was a kid when I saw it, so it didn't really mean much to me. But when I stumbled upon subliminals, I was like, holy crap, maybe this Dexter's Laboratory thing could have some more to it than met the eye. So I dove right in, right? I started listening to a subliminal called Alpha Male 6, and I just hit the play button at night. What I did, first off, was I had a device. I had a couple different devices that I dedicated specifically to subliminals. I got specific headphones for some of the time, and at another time, I used a different device. So what's very commonly recommended is using stereophonic headphones. Make sure that they're stereo headphones, because they need to have a left and a right channel for you to actually have a stereophonic sound experience, and your brain can actually receive input from two different sides. I recommend sleep phones, and I'll give you a link down in the description down below. Sleep phones are really good. You can they're like a headband that has headphones inside of it. So when you're sleeping, you can actually sleep all night, and you could toss and you could turn, and these headphones won't be falling off of you. They're actually like a headband that if you want to, you can actually cover it over your eyes and block light too. So they're really cool. They're really neat, and I'll leave a link in the description down below. Highly recommend them. But aside from those, what I also did is I had a Chromebook, right? One of these bad boys, and this one's really dirty, but I had a Chromebook. And what I did was I had the subliminal playing on my Chromebook, and what I would do is I would open up my Chromebook, and it would automatically start playing. It's just because when I leave the audio playing and then close the lid of the Chromebook, when I open it back up, it resumes playing just as it picked back up, just where it left off. So as I'm browsing my computer at night when I'm at home, the audio is playing. And what I do is I make sure it's charging, and I throw it under my bed so the light doesn't bother me, but I can also change the light settings to dim it down all the way. I throw that laptop under my bed, and the audio is playing all night, and I am reprogramming my subconscious while I'm sleeping. That's one of the most effective ways that I used the subliminal Alpha Male 6 during the end of 2014 and the beginning of 2015. And by doing that every single day, literally on a daily basis, I would listen to it every single night, and I had basically a ritual. Whenever I got home, I used my computer, right? And I was obsessed with learning about subliminals, so I was on my computer, learning, obsessing over subliminals, taking in all the information I can. All the while, the audio was playing in the background, and it was reprogramming me. So it was kind of like a double whammy. I was learning about subliminals, and I was being reprogrammed at the same time, which is kind of cool. There's also a lot of binaural beats, and there's a lot of isochronic sounds that they have available on YouTube, some of which are pretty cool, to say the least. Like the binaural beats are pretty cool, but you really have to be careful at brainwave manipulation, because you don't want your brainwaves to be in a different state than it's supposed to be for an extended period of time. Let's say, for instance, you are in alpha brainwave state for 8 hours, but you're manipulating it to be constantly in that state. You're actually retraining your brain to be in a brainwave frequency that is not normally meant to be in for an extended period of time. With that being the case, while it is excellent to use in short-term periods, it's not something you want to use on an extended basis, because it can really jack up the way that you function on a consistent basis. As far as subliminals go, so far, there's a few subliminal companies, namely Subliminal Shop and Subliminal Club, that really take the cake on the subliminals of my choice. There's other companies out there, and I can't really speak much to what they say or what they do or like what they offer, because I really haven't bothered with them. The ones that I have found between Subliminal Club and Subliminal Shop make it so that I really don't need to look anywhere else. They're top of the line subliminal products, and I'm gonna link both of those in the description as well. So go ahead and check those out. As far as other ways to reprogram your subconscious while sleeping, there's probably other ways. There's probably like ways that you can listen to audio consciously, just like Dexter's Lab did, just like Dexter did in Dexter's Lab back in the day. There's probably audios that you can play overnight and your brain will automatically absorb that information. But it's not a subliminal, so it's not going directly into your subconscious. It is a conscious audio meant to be picked up by your conscious mind. And with that being the case, it may not go to the level of subconscious that it needs to go. Although the fact that you are asleep while you're playing these audios might give an indication that, yeah, it will go to the subconscious in some form or fashion. But from what we know, subconscious is very complex, and it may not go to the correct layer that it needs to. But alright guys, that's it from me. Thank you again for watching my video. Comments, questions, leave them all down below in the comments section. And next video will be on Subliminal Club. Hope to see you in that video, guys. Take care.